What is up, boys and girls, and welcome back to the channel. So today we're doing something different. This time a bit more the old, but anyway, next time's good. To work today, drove lovely. Brake pedal's still a little bit woody. It is getting better because I did sand the pads down, so it might be that. Ideally, I think now discs and pads, maybe. But drives so much better with the suspension mods. There's a small squeak coming from somewhere. I think it's something on the exhaust. I mean, it's a very minor. You can only hear it when the window's down. So, yeah, well happy with it. So today, we are looking at Alice. So, people who don't know, this is Alice. She's a LE40 John Cooper special edition, one of 300. I used to use it all the time. Like when I first got the Metro, I just use them. I live up in Birmingham, and I use this to go to Brands Hatch again. And going down there, right at the end of the run, we noticed a bit of a wheel bearing noise, a bearing noise. And on the way back, we noticed a lot of bearing noise. So I just kept driving, just turning the radio up, and I parked it up. That was like August, and I've literally just pulled it out of the storage, because she's going for MOT next week. So what I want to do is I've given it a quick wash because it was filthy, all the dust and everything from where it was being stored in the garage. So I've got it out, give it all a good scrub over. I've got to give it a vacuum because there's like the spider webs in here for some reason. Like, it's got that old I've been in storage smell, even though it's only been like a year, just under. But I have got some air fresheners. To be honest, I like the old. You know that smell when you get an old car? I really like that smell. That to me is like that historic smell. So yeah, we've given it a quick clean over. Clean the roof because there's loads of dust on the roof. And what I use for the roof is once I've give it a wash. See that yellow thing, that Karcher thing? I use that to suck a lot of the moisture out. So yeah, she's all clean. We'll clean the sills because all underneath of this is painted. So yeah, it's a scab in here and there, but you know, it's a car that got used a lot. You know what I mean? It's not one of these ones that just sat about. So what I want to do with this is we need to have a look at the bearings. I got in here to unlock this door. We need to have a look at the bearings and the clutch. Before I put it away, I'll put a brand new slave cylinder and some other bits. I think I put a new master and a new slave on this. But when I got it out of the storage, it fired straight up. Like after a year, it fired straight up. Clutch pedal was stuck. So I knocked the clutch pedal free. It worked, but you put your foot on the clutch, put it in gear, let it fly off the clutch and it weren't moving. So we need to have a look. Something's a bit sticky down on the. Should we have a look now? Let's just crack the bonnet open. But it was all new, so I need to figure out. And there could be anything under here. So where's the camera? You can just about see it's got a bit of surface rust on it, to be honest. I really should have painted it, but that's brand new, that is. I'm pretty sure I'll put a new slave on it as master as well. So we need to look at why something down there has got sticky. Yeah, so we'll have a look at that as well. But under here, it's not too bad, pretty clean. For a high mileage, you know what I mean? This thing's done. What's she done? That's 100, so it's done 103,295 miles. So I put like 3,500 miles on it since I had it. But to be honest, I've had it since year 2. I think I bought it in 2000. So right, we're gonna get it vacuumed out now because I don't do spiders. No, I've just done that. Get it vacuumed out, get the boot open. Got to put the battery back on properly. give all this a bit of a clean. I really need to get a boot carpet for it because the one I had in here was the Metro one. But now I've used the Metro carpet in the Metro. So yeah. But no, she's not bad in here. She's got like a bubble there, but it's freaking solid. Where's this water come from? I just sprayed water into that. I bet I haven't, I? Yeah, all that needs cleaning, look. It's all the dirt. It pushes the rubber off. So I bet you I've sprayed water and it's gone through there. So yeah, we're going to have to get all that clean. I'll get the battery out, actually. Right then. Thank God. Forwards is unlocked. Forwards is unlocked. Yeah, it's alright. Not bad. Right then, let's get a vacuum, Dave. 6 minutes in already and you ain't done nothing yet. Get vacuumed. So, we're back. Dog's back. Car's in. Back wheel bearings checked out. Fine. And the front ones, so we're off the floor. This wheel, that's rust on the disc from it being sitting. Yeah. Diff. No rumbling from that side of the diff. Yeah. Now if we go to this side. Oh! Listen to that. Now it's got to be this wheel bearing because I've actually been under there with my son spinning the wheel. I think it's this wheel bearing. It's hard to tell, isn't it? But I think it's this. But there's no planing. Don't really see that. Solid. If we put it in gear, straight in gear. So if we put it in like fourth. It's hard to tell, and it's diffs going round as well now. But, well, technically it's not, is it? The outside of the diff's not going round. This is the inside of the diff. So if it's making the noise when the main part of the diff's not moving, because all we're moving at the minute is the planetary gears, aren't we, in the middle? Is that right? So if it's making the noise without the main diff moving, it can't be the main diff bearing. It's got to be that wheel bearing. Hasn't it? It's got to be this wheel bearing. We'll bring it forward, because I've got to go to custom minis. We'll bring it forward, start knocking that apart. Just to add, what I'm doing is, you see this? A little bit of oil. That is all that leaked out of this car. For nearly a year it was sitting in storage. And it didn't leak at the beginning. I think because it's dried out, because it hasn't been used, that is it. This car does not normally leak oil. But I'm going to use the tray now. So, I'll show you. Right, so hub is off. That's just the gear noise. So it's definitely the bearing. And see me clean it, see how it's all wet? It's literally burnt the grease out of the bearing. But I did drive all the way back with a noisy wheel bearing. So let's strip this hub down and have a look inside, shall we? Right, let's investigate. it looks very watery. Just see. Listen to that. That, I think we definitely know our issue. Oh, inner's not too bad. Outer, yeah, pretty bad. We're gonna knock that out, and I'm guessing everybody who knows, who watches these videos, I've done wheel bearings, ball joints, all in the past in the old videos, so it's not that bad. I do it this way, knock that one out first. So if you can get these seals out without damaging them, they're always good to keep in your toolbox. And then I'll slowly tap this one out to try and salvage this seal as well. I always just try and do it. Now, bearing wise, first line, these are just normal off-the-shelf bearings because it's not a race car. If it was anything to do with fast road motorsport, I'd be putting Timkins in here. But first line, I've got like different boxes. I've got new bearings, but this one was only fitted for mock-up. And you'll see, you know what I mean? That has just been greased up, mocked up, never been ran. So these are going to get a clean out just to make sure that there's no debris. See? So these will get a clean out, and these ones, I think these ones are going. They were only mocked up, but I haven't got any seals with them. I've got new seals with the other ones. If I can salvage these two seals, I'll just use these two seals, as long as the spring's not damaged. Right, I'm going to knock these out, and I'll get you back. Right then, they are out. Now, let's give it a bit of a wash, just so we can make sure we can see what's going on. Oh yeah, that race is boned. Definitely boned. I wonder though why it burnt up the grease so bad. They'd only done like 2,000 miles. I changed these bearings before, just after I had the car. So that one's good. Don't know if you'll see. Yeah, you will, because it's that line there. That has eaten in, and then debris just fell in. This bearing is the top one. Mate, they feel horrible. Don't need to look, but we're going to look. This is literally just a waste of brake cleaner, but I want to check them out. You know what I mean? That one, the back one, that's not so bad at all. The back one, but scrap. The spacer could have been the issue. If the spacer's undersized, but I never throw these away. It's a perfectly good spacer there. Whether it goes back in bearings or something else, it's a good little spacer. Seals, we managed to save them. I will show you now why. I don't know whether you can see. You can probably see from there. Can you see all the silver? All of that is bearing. All that is bearing material. Yeah? See them running around? So, but this bearing, because one of them's picked up, look at the state of that bearing. There isn't stuff. It's actually the bearing. Yeah. Look at the pitting. Yeah. So that is why on race cars, Timken bearings. This is a bearing. Let me knock them races out. So these, anybody who doesn't know, this is it's called a race. Yeah. This is a race. So this is what the bearing runs in. So that sits in there. I mean, sounds amazing. But on Timken bearings, they're actually ground as a pair. And they are stamped, like engraved. So that is a pair. You can't swap that. They're a pair. So that's why you'll pay a lot more money for a set of Timkens, because they're ground and the spacer in the middle is ground, so everything has the right amount of pressure on it. Because if these races are knocked home in there, in the hub, there is a set gap in the middle. Yeah. So if this spacer is wrong, then your bearing can be either too far out or too far in. Do you know what I mean? So these, everything on a Timken set is ground, which is the best. On a road car, not so much needed, but I suppose you get what you pay for. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, these are just your average cheapo bearings, these ones. These are just like mini spares kind of bearings. And you can see it just scrapped it. Yeah, I've never actually seen one that bad. So what we're going to do is we've got to clean the hub itself. So we've got to clean all of this out of here, make sure all the metal material's gone. Grease it all up, put it back together, stick it on the car. I was just cleaning these bearings out. These are the ones I said, oh, they've only been in. You see that there? Bit of a flat spot. Yeah. Bin. Scrap. If it's damaged, it's not even worth it. So that's why we're using one of the new sets, doesn't it? So these are new, still in the wrapper. Yeah, brand fire spanking new. So these are also clean because they haven't been out the box. So get these knocked in, greased up. Job's a good. Probably keep. Just check it. No. Look at that. That's flat spotted as well in the same place. I wonder why, both of them. Scrap. I might keep the races though. Use them as spacers or something, I don't know. See, this is stuff you've got to be vigilant, okay? Right then. Right, so the hub's back on. To be honest, all I had to do was look at the back of this wheel, because you can see the wheel, the grease, where it's boiled up. These wheels are normally, you know, really clean. So all I had to do was look at that. Pretty cut myself again. So yeah, all back together. And it's so much, apart from that, I tried to clean the discs, but yeah, whatever. Right, there we go. That is about it for Alice. Clean that wheel. I'll probably take the other wheel off, grease the hub, grease the top arm, give it a once over. But I can't see anything that it's going to pick up on the MOT. Where's my torch? You know, stuck in there. See, underneath of this is really clean, look, see? So the underneath's really clean. Yeah. This is just dirt and mud. All of this is, it's got like that under seal line. The same stuff that was on the Metro. So if somebody actually wanted to take it all off, it's actually green still underneath. Right. Well, I don't know how long this video is because I haven't edited it, but at least we found out the issue. Wheel bearing. And it's simple enough to fix. Right. On to the next thing. We're going to build my chassis. Mine. My car. I don't know if I want to build my own Mini. Right. Catch you later, people.